What's good? What's good? What's happening? What's good? Positive energy always creates elevation, man. King Smoke 870. You already know, man. Peace to everybody. You know what I mean? Dealing with everything in your life. Peace to you, man. Positive energy always creates elevation. Keep that in head. Keep that going. But this video, man, this one gonna be on watch what you eating, man, because a lot of this food out here is not real anymore, man. You know what I'm saying? Just point blank, period. Watch what you eat, because you are what you eat. You feel me? Break that down a little bit for you. You know what I'm saying? You are what you eat. So just say you just ate a hamburger. You know what I'm saying? You ate the hamburger. It's beef. And it's a beef hamburger. Okay? Think about how that cow got slaughtered, type of stuff, man. Think about that. That cow was scared. It was traumatized. It was traumatized, stressing, fearing, man, just everything all in general. So when they killed the cow to make your hamburger meat, you are what you eat, man. So that cow and that was scared, traumatized, and fearing for their life, you just ingested that. I call it tainted meat. It's tainted. So now you ingest it, and you are what you eat. So now you wonder why you get done eating this big, nice, big ass burger. You know what I'm saying? You feeling some type of way. You got the itis. you like, man, I'm tired. You are what you eat. Man, for one, we are energy. That's number one. So with you putting this dead shit in you, you already you finna go to sleep. That's number one. Number two, you finna go to sleep. Because your body cannot take all of that type of dead meat in you. Because you're energy. You're living. So when you put dead shit in a living thing, you gonna be dead. You are what you eat. So now you feeling all stressful, you're tired, you're scared of stuff, all this, or what that burger was, what that cow was, man. The same thing with chicken, the same thing with turkey, everything, man, everything pork. Stop eating this shit, man. Slowly but surely wean yourself off of that shit, man. It's a mindset. They programmed us to eat meat. We're not supposed to eat that shit, man. Some species, yeah, it's in their DNA. They gotta eat that shit. But a lot of us, we don't need to eat that shit, man. That is not good for us. All this shit. A lot of this shit is going on now. It's fake ass food out here, man. Point blank, period. You take it how you want it. It's just me researching, and you do your diligence and look this shit up too. But when you know better, you do better. Do your best to do better, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit not good for you, man. And think about this, people. Whatever city and state you in, this chicken, beef, pork, whatever that is, whatever city, state you in, listening to this video. Now, in my city and state, it's the same thing here. Guys, it's not that many damn chickens. It's not that many cows out here. There's not that many turkeys out here, y'all. For everybody to get some. We ain't even talk about overseas. Think about this shit, man. I'm gonna have you think. What is this really, this food that we consuming? What is this shit, man? It's lab grown. And a lot of this shit, just keep it a buck. It's human meat in here, man. It's human meat in a lot of these restaurant shits. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna just put names out there and shit because I don't want my video to get taken down, because it's just some good shit dealing with stuff. But a lot of this food that's out here, guys, is not real anymore. It's lab grown meat or it's human meat where they got dog. I found this out too. It was just done on me. Like ribs, like supposed to be pork ribs and all this. I seen this on How It's Made, so y'all looked at it on How It's Made. And comment, like, subscribe, and everything on my page too, man. But Comment when you seeing that, dealing with everything. But man, pork ribs, they basically made off the back of a dog, man. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm glad I've been done with it anyway, pork and all that shit, but it's like, just think about what you eating. They gonna say it's this, but it's really not that, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be weary and be careful of where shit come from. You just roll your ass up here to McDonald's and be like, let me get a quarter pounder with the Big Mac, the fries, all this shit. You don't even know where the fuck this meat came from, man. Be very cautious and be careful of what you eat, because you are what you eat. So when you consuming all this mess and all this bullshit, you wonder why your life is so toxic. You wonder why your life is so negative about shit, because you're ingesting all this bullshit out here, man. You don't need to eat that. You're a living being. All you need is fruits, vegetables, and a little water. Really, I consider like Yaki Awakening say H3O. Like coconut water and fruit water, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Water pretty good, but as long as it's natural, a natural spring water, no purified ass water. That's not good. Think about this. Come on, man. You think about it. Every time you drink that purified ass water, don't you get more thirstier? You want another one. You be like, damn, you know what? Fuck, I killed that, but I guess I must be really thirsty. I need another bottle. Man, it's meant to keep you dried out. That purified water is meant for you to dry out so you can keep drinking more of it, man. You know what I'm saying? And these plastic bottles, everything got plastic in it, guys. Everything. Your DNA got a little dab of plastic in it, because everything that we drink and eat is plastic. It's always plastic. That water that you be sitting up there at the stores and shit, just sitting on the floor or sitting on top of each other, it's just sitting there in this plastic bottle, and it's just sitting there. It get hot outside. Now pieces of the plastic is in the water, and you drinking it, man. So you got pieces of plastic in you. You got foreign stuff in you already, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be wary and be cautious on what you consuming, man. Like I said, I can't stress this enough. You're energy. You are what you eat. You wonder why you get done eating, you feeling all sad and you ready to go to sleep and all that. Your body, your avatar can't take that shit, man. It's too much. You got, we got to go to sleep. We got to shut this mug down, man. We got to go to sleep, man. Oh, my God, man. Oh, it's just too much. Y'all know, man, one meal. It takes 24 hours for one meal to digest out of your whole body. And what did they program us to do? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Then some folks they be eating 4-5 times a day, man. Snacks and shit like that. They fucked us up, man. We supposed to eat light. You eat light. You a light being. You eat light. You know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't be stuffing yourself gluttony of, I'm eating, now your body working overtime. Your avatar is working overtime to get all this shit out of you, all this bad shit. It's helping you out. It's doing what it's got to do, taking the nutrients out of all this bullshit, and it's doing what it got to do. But it's working overtime so much that you like, man, let me go to sleep. It's the itis. They call it the itis. Ooh, I'm so full and feeling good. Yeah, food's supposed to give you energy, not deplenish your energy. You know what I'm saying? Food supposed to have you up. Oh, yeah, I'm ready to do this. Why when you eat, you ready to go to sleep? It's not supposed to be in there, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, gods and goddesses, high vibrational beings. It's not supposed to be in there, man. It's not supposed to do that, But people don't do diligence and don't figure out or even take time to check this type of shit out like this, man. They just go with it. They just go with what people tell them to do. I always been like this, man. I always felt something different about a lot of shit in my life, around me, the whole thing, So that's just one for the road, man. You got to do better, man. You are what you eat. So be wary and be cautious on whatever you're eating and consuming, man, drinking, everything, because it's a reflection of you. You know, what I'm saying? It's if you've been conditioned to eat this type of stuff all your life, I know it's gonna be hard. I know it, but at the same time, you got to break this stuff, man. When you know better, you do better. And with you hearing this, you knowing better now. I ain't got no reason to get on here lying or making up shit, conspiracy and all that. Nah, man, ain't no reason for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on here to pop knowledge, to better myself and to better people around me, just on some positive good shit. And I'm making these videos for my kids, you know? That's the whole point, like giving this shit out. But you are what you eat. So be wary and be cautious on whatever you consume, whatever you deal with, man. Because you are that, you know? And quiet as it kept, man, them cows and chickens and shit, they not in pastures and stuff anymore, y'all. They not in the big open area where they eating grass and they eating weed and, you know, just all the stuff in the pasture. No. They call it a K5 or something like that. Well, I gotta do my diligence to know exactly what it is, but it's like K5 somewhere. All the animals is in one damn thing, one big ass like building, and they feeding them maize and corn and all this type of stuff instead of letting them pasture and eat grass, and you eat that. You know, I mean, they eat that. And then that's where they call the protein come from. Don't let these motherfuckers tell you talking about some, yeah, eat meat, that's your protein. No, the fuck that ain't. The protein come from what the cow ate. The cow ate the goddamn grass. The grass is the protein. And they were like, oh, well, since the cow ate the grass and you eating the cow, that's your protein. Fuckery. Fuckery. You know, stop. No. We ain't even supposed to eat this shit, but that's the thing that they wanted you to do. They want you to not get in tune with that and just go with what they telling you to do. No, man, we don't need no meat. Like I said, some species, they need the meat. They like some dogs. They got part dog and stuff in them, so they gonna need the type of meat and shit. They can condition themselves to be, you know, God status as individuals where you just eat nothing but fruits and vegetables and water and just H3O, fruit waters and stuff like that. They can condition themselves for it, but a lot of them, they're going to end up dying out because they need their meat, you know. I believe, from my understanding, I ain't just looked into it, but from my understanding, it's been on the news that McDonald's, them, getting people sick. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with the food or what they got in there. And like I said earlier, what a lot of these restaurants have in their shit. And look at your surroundings with stuff, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the surroundings. If you see the same shit, Taco Bell, Popeyes, KFC, McDonald's, you know, all them type of joints, you have people, they always in the same area because they work for each other. They do the same things, man. So you got to be weary and be on point with all this type of energy, man, with all this type of stuff out here. They going to keep showing you this stuff on TV and video. Yeah, go eat. It's not that much chicken, guys. It's not that much chicken getting raised out here. And if they getting raised, they in a little CAFO thing where they all together, they pissing, shitting, and feasting all over each other, man. Spitting and, you know, laying on blood. They might be cut. They blood everywhere. It's just a lot of mess, man. And you're consuming it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what's going on. I worked at Tyson and Tyson Foods before. I know what the hell be going on with the chicken in there. You know what I'm saying? But, man, just do, when you do better, when you know better, you do better, man. So, you know, you got to know what you consume because you are what you eat, man. You got to know this type of stuff. Because if you want to be here for a long period of time, you got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of yourself for other people to take care of them. You feel me? So, you are what you eat. Stop consuming all this maize fed and and just glop fed to these animals, the ones that's left, not even the lab grown. It's a lot of lab grown meat out here too, man. It's not real. Some fruits and vegetables not real. I do my best trying to get some organic stuff. You know, you got to look at stuff at the back too, man. Bioengineered ingredients, that's not real fucking food. Don't eat that shit. It's bioengineered ingredients. Bioengineered. They engineered this biology. They engineered this for your biology. And they got the ingredients in that has that in it. And it's gonna fuck up your whole biology with your shit. Ingredients in there to fuck up your shit. For you to forget stuff, for you to do this, do that. It's meant for that, man. So you got to do your diligence on things, man. You are what you eat. Look into this movie called Soylent Green. It was a 1970s movie, you know, and that break down exactly what I'm talking about. See, they do that shit to us too. They'll put this shit in movies and TV shows, and especially children's shows. They expose it on them children's shows, man, because they know adults and grown folks ain't finna just look at no children's show like that. It's a cartoon, it's for the babies. But the cartoons be having the most in-tune shit in it, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, well, that'd be a whole nother video. I'll go into that. You know what I'm saying? But you are what you eat, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, you are what you eat. So just be wary on what you doing, what you consuming, what you eating. You know, it's gonna be hard, but I'm a living witness to it. I'm doing my best and doing what the hell I got to do to better myself. I know this now. I ain't ate no pork in years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing pretty good. I'm winging myself off all that shit, and just eat the straight fruits and vegetables. Tropical smoothie, it's your best. That's one of your best bets. It got a little sugar in there and all that, but that's some of your best bet. You can live off that. You can eat that. You ain't gotta eat bullshit out there, man, because there's not that much shit out here. I'm in my state. It's folks in Cali, they eating chicken. Folks in my city and state eating chicken. Folks in New York eating chicken. Come on, man. It's not that much chicken, guys. It's not that many beef cows out here, guys. You know? So do better, man. Point blank period. Do better with your life. King Smoke, 870, man. Positive energy always creates elevation. Peace.